Hey guys, Mike Munzing with Munzing Mortgage Group. We're coming into the end of October. Halloween's just a week away. What a great time. It's exciting to be in real estate. It's exciting to be in lending. We got all these new rules going on. We're figuring it out, but we're getting through it. We've got new deals coming into escrow. But let's see what's going on in the market. This week I want to talk again about Stephen Thomas's report. If you don't get Stephen's report, you can get that over at www.reportsonhousing.com. It's every other week. It's a great detailed report on what's going on over all of Orange County. He really digs through the numbers and brings out the stuff that we need to know for our buyers and our sellers. What he's talking about this week is, yes, we're into that autumn market, but October, he mentions Oktoberfest. Oktoberfest often is a little bump in the market that leads to greater sales in December. If you look at the little box here, if you get the report, you'll see in the little box kind of here on the report, it talks about December is coming and the closings in December year over year from 2010 to 2014 have varied. There's one low number of 5% bump in December, but overall it's from 10 to 20% more closings in December than from the previous month, November. The point where we are today in October is that those closings need to start generally in October. So we often see a bump. Let's see how it's going to look in a minute here. But the next page, I want to look at where we are as far as listings. For you and I, for our buyers, that's often where we're interested to see where those listings are. And you can see on the chart here, let me bring it up. That is another dip. Stephen's been estimating that as well, predicting that as well. We are down another 3% over the last 2 weeks, or 230 listings are out of the market again, and that brings us down to 6,729 properties. It's been a really consistent peak. If you look here, the peak right in the middle of the year towards the little past half the year. Every year, consistent, very interesting. Next, let's flip the page again, and I want to bring up the demand chart. Now, this is the chart that I thought I was going to see differently when I read Stephen's intro to the report. I thought for sure that he would be talking about a bump in the demand because of that Oktoberfest. I tried to reach him on the phone to see kind of what the deal is here, but we've seen a 6% decrease over the last 2 weeks, or 159 escrows. Now, once again, Stephen looks at escrows as the demand in the market because that is the most recent indicator on what's going on. Hey, what are people buying? What's going into escrow? That's how he looks at it. So down 159 escrows, down to 2,378 currently in the escrow. Also, he talks about the distressed market. That's really dropped off even more, 16% drop, or 35 homes. We're only down to 185 homes currently in that distressed part of the market. Don't forget the back of the report, great charts, great tables. On his email he sends out, he's got a lot of other graphics that you can use, copy, post, send to your buyers and sellers. Really great stuff. Fantastic report. Hey, I did want to mention quickly that great OCAR magazine came out a couple of weeks ago, but I was out of town with a church group last week, so I did not shoot this video, but I want to highlight it. What a good looking cover. Talks about who you're going to call, a lot of technical aspects on what if your technology, what if our phones, computers, our tech goes down, who you're going to call. It's kind of an interesting article on that. They also have a great article on the state update. We've got talking about Governor Brown signs 3 CAR-sponsored bills into law. Go look at that. You can read the nuances of that, but just trying to spark you to go look at the magazine. That's a great article. Then for our local market, they always cover the names in the news. That's always fun seeing your friends and fellow industry folks in there. This month, they wanted to showcase the 90th birthday for Marion Burgeson, certainly a name I know. She was a lieutenant governor, big in the Republican Party, but 90th birthday for Marion. She's been a good friend of the real estate market through Orange County. And as always, they've got the gadgetry page there. This time, we've seen those around. They're covering the portable smartphone car mounts. I don't use one, but many of you do. You have it on your dash there, and they're covering a bunch of varieties. Some new car mounts are coming out. Could be of interest to you. But an article that looks very helpful to us in real estate are the 5 habits of successful social media marketers. I use Facebook and Twitter a lot. When I make these videos, I post them everywhere I can. Does it help? I hope you're enjoying them. Certainly let me know when you do, but I make a lot of these videos and you do other items as well, posting your website, posting your blogs, your input. If you're gonna be marketing on social media, certainly a good article to read. It never hurts to get more input from those who know what they're talking about. Now, you don't want to miss the interesting article by David Gerling here. He's talking about, are we heading into another bubble? So be sure and look up that article because it's going to give you a lot of details on what's going on in the market, which leads us into the next article from Stephen Thomas, and he's implying that interest rates may be going up soon. Certainly an article you want to read to find out on that. I'll be breaking that down in detail shortly. But overall, a great magazine. Hopefully it's helpful to you. Hopefully it lets you know what's going on in the market. You get a good vibe for that. Once again, it's always fun seeing the faces of your friends in the magazine. We're heading into a beautiful weekend. I will be working. Should be great. I'll be out there knocking on doors and hopefully maybe stopping by and seeing you. But I'm always available. You can reach me at 949-689-5626. That is my cell phone. It's with me all the time. I'm one of those one number, one email guys. Just keeps it simple. You can find me all the time. 27 to 28 years in lending, quite a bit more than that in real estate overall. It's an exciting time to be in real estate. Let's work together. These new rules are working very much to the advantage of your buyers and mortgage brokers like myself. These new rules are very helpful for us we've always been competitive, but to absolutely do a great job in the market over and above what the direct banks and some of your in-house lenders can do. So definitely give me a call and give me a chance to quote that bid for you and get that buyer's business. It'd be fun to get another deal or two into escrow prior to the end of the year. Well, hey, weather is beautiful, fantastic weekend. Call me anytime. God bless you. God bless your family. God bless this beautiful country that we live in. And let's have a great, great end of the year together. Bye-bye.